Thick and fast at the second stop on the FIVB Snow Volleyball World Tour here in Plan de Caron, Kronplatz. You're watching now Italy 1 taking to the snow against USA 1. USA 1 in the blue bibs, Italy 1 in the red, and this match comes hot on the heels of two fabulous performances by the other Italian quartets in this competition, in the men's competition here. Italy 3 having beaten Russia 1, and Italy 2 having beaten Brazil in the previous match out on court. So we look forward to this. The USA squad, the bearded brothers, the McKibbins, Madison and Riley, and Troy Field against Enrico Lupatelli wearing 1, Michele Maini's wearing 2, Giorgio Zauli wearing 3, Giovanni Gamboni with squad number 4 here. Players start with 3. Nice to have someone in reserve for the demands of this sport. Cracking on with the men's programme here after the women's pool kicked us off with the United States against Turkey. And it looks like we might have an injury issue, maybe.
Through my highlight.
Troy Field, who seemed to go over a little awkwardly. He's going to run it off. Troy Field, who's 25 years of age, from San Clemente in California. Probably not used to this kind of weather over there, but these are hardy souls, and they relish the adversity. Change of ends then. We're at 3-2. The United States 2 lead in this opening set. It's Riley McKibbin wearing 2. They are the bearded brothers from the United States, the McKibbins. That's Madison with that first touch into the net. Troy Field retrieves it, punched over by Riley McKibbin. Then Gamboni with the set. Oh, not sure he knew too much about that pickup. Riley McKibbin, back over it comes. The United States have the point.
The team in blue, we got two guys with the big bushy beards. The bearded bro from California, who basically are one of the, or two of the biggest characters that you'll find on the current US volleyball tour, the AVP. Both of them superb athletes. Riley, a very good setter. Actually played a couple of years in Serie A here in Italy with San Giustino. So the Italians know him well. So he's the playmaker for this team, and then they've got two monsters hitting, Madison McKibbin and the guy that's just hit it in the pink cap, Troy Field, both of whom jump out the gym. So I'm going to go old school on the measurements, but they both go comfortably over 40-inch standing jumps, so those guys can really leap. And also, I have to say, Troy Field, a pretty confident young man. The only person that has ever previously worn a pink cap in beach volleyball was the legend, Karch Kirai. So if you're going to stick a pink cap on, you've got to be able to play, and this boy can play. Enrico Lupatelli, Lupo as he's known, the Wolf, the most experienced player in this team, and he's a very good left-hand hitter.
Lots of open court there for McKibbin to find. Madison McKibbin.
Yeah, they're mixing the offense up, and that's the beauty of having an actual indoor setter that can play outdoors. They can run all sorts of offense patterns, and that's what Riley is going to do, the older of the two brothers. Both originally from Hawaii, the McKibbins, but based over in California at the moment for ease of play with regard to the AVP.
He had to adjust his footing there a little, Enrico Lupatelli. Tight in on the net. Italian side with a chance to finish it. Right arm down, and he gets it down the corridor.
Yeah, my apologies. I said Enrico was a lefty, but he's not. He's a right-handed opposite player.
As the punch set, probably wasn't one of his better ones from Riley McKibbin.
Reception is absolutely imperative. Yeah, the only rotation you have to observe in snow volleyball is the service order. Other than that, you can stand where you want on court, play where you want.
Giovanni Gamboni to serve now. Good pass. Madison McKibbin with that first touch. They eventually work it to Troy Field.
But I think if they play well, they've got the ability to go certainly to the last 4.
Straight into the midriff, but he managed to keep it live there, Madison McKibbin, and the block comes back over, which is something of a monster from Troy Field. Field on service. Lupatelli picks up, runs round to try and finish. And you see about the infrastructures in place and the enthusiasm and the excitement around this discipline high up in the mountain here. And well, you really get a feeling and a sense that this sport's going places.
Beautiful set from Riley McKibbin. Played as a setter at the University of Southern California, then his brother, a couple of years into his career in the NCAA, joined him. So Madison and Riley played on a team that made the top 4 on a couple of occasions. They were a very good squad, and they've taken those all-round skills onto the beach. But lovely to see an indoor setter functioning so beautifully out here on the snow.
Madison McKibbin on serve there, gets high for the block. Oh, forces the Italians back and then goes strong for the block again. His brother tries to finish. Troy Field gets involved, and then the little flick touch from Riley McKibbin, and the US get what they want.
Yeah, lest we forget that the man in the number 2 vest might be a brilliant setter, but he can hit the cover off the ball too. And that's why these two brothers have been so fantastic on the beach volleyball circuit.
Madison McKibbin's serve drops onto the tape. Falls almost apologetically over onto the Italian side of the net.
So plenty of match balls here, or set balls at least, for the Americans. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Lack of communication happens now and again. Miney's on serve.
Oh,
rattles the tape, that'll do.
And celebrates a rather dodgy ace. That line is open, but he didn't hit it really with conviction.
So while they're staring down the barrel here, at set point in the opener, a couple have been worked back onto the Italian tally, but not for long. Service fault. USA 2 looked in control there.
Yeah, and they've got 2 really great thinkers out on the court in Riley McKibbin and Madison McKibbin. 2 guys that are very good coaches. They post quite a lot up on social media about various tactics and coaching and playing techniques. And I've got a lot of time for what they say about the sport. You can bet your bottom dollar they will have come into this tournament here in Italy thinking about every single aspect of what they're going to try and do. And I think they look really good out there.
USA 2 have taken the opening set here against Italy 1. Just one more set required, and they've won this match. Set 2 is upon us then. Riley McKibbin to serve.
Oh, pick up. That's a great scramble from Troy Field.
Michele Mainis on service. So Riley McKibbin for Troy Field. Brute force gets that through.
No touch on the block though, so point Italy, and lively start for them. They'll take this.
So Troy Field serves. Tight in on the net here. Oh, high hands there from Field.
He flies.
Field on the defence, right on cue. There's that leap, there's the height, there's the swing.
But USA back into their gear now, back into their stride.
Set to wing side, rattle the tape.
Yeah, on the line.
That'll do. Two-man block at the net.
Yeah, not to be outdone, Madison McKibbin shows us his incredible jump. All 3 players down there on the US side of the court. Phenomenal athletes, and bringing that to bear at the moment. Italy trying to hang in there.
Scrapping in tight at the net, eventually it comes over.
Clever, clever, clever from Riley McKibbin. Just shuttles in there and makes the dig, but it's an overpass, and thinks, well, hang on, I've given the opposition the set, might as well block the hit, and did.
So McKibbin Serve down the throat of Lupatelli, who'll try to finish it here, touch off the block. Spectacular dive and pick up there by Madison McKibbin.
Serious hustle by both teams.
Lupatelli, McKinnon, Field, there he goes, as reliable as they come this morning out on the slopes. Field for that high set there for McKibbin. Comes back at them though. Tap touch there from Riley McKibbin, and the scramble again for Madison McKibbin. That improvisation to find a way to win the point is really something to doff your pink cap to.
That is madness. Some unbelievable pickups there, and this US team just do not know how to say die. They just will not give up on a point. And yet again, recycling the ball, and it's ended up on a plate for Madison McKibbin to drill it home. Super dive.
7-4. Riley McKibbin serves. Touch from Gamboni. Oh! Again, the acrobatics pancaking in there.
Absolutely, something you won't see on the sand, but you will see on the icy snow at the top of a mountain.
Michaeli Mainey serving. Booms that. Wrong decision. So here's Troy Field. It's a rare miscue. It's a new tour, it's a new world tour, and everyone's learning together, I find. Oh, wow! Troy Field, open the top drawer, a bag of tricks in there, close your eyes, pick one out, anyone will do. That was something. That's one for the highlights reel.
The Laguna Beach superstar showboating in the pink cap.
When they decide to concentrate on volleyball, now the snow volleyball, this new sport.
Because they wanted that title once they got involved. They're here again, they're strong, but this USA 2 team looks equally as good.
Yeah, we're going to see the quartet of Eric Zorn, Chris Vaughan, Travis Maywerter and Chase Frischman against Slovenia. Still no gap. Again, terrific anticipation there from Riley McKibbin, just stepping across to his right, 2 or 3 steps, and there he is with a pickup.
Just getting handcuffed on that one. He's had a little chat with the ref to say, carry me, but he knows it was. Is there any way back for Italy? I suspect not, with the USA now having fun, Andy, and getting the job done, as the Aussies say. They played brilliantly in qualification, a little bit sluggish against Switzerland in game 1, but after that there was no looking back.
So 13-7, just 2 more points needed, make that just 1 more point needed. Riley McKibbin on serve. Can they do it at the first time of asking? Let's push back for Zauri to have a go. Oh, great pickup, punch back over by Field, forces them deep as well, and second time at it, Troy Field set up the chance and then eventually took the chance, wrapping up a very solid win here for USA 2 over Italy 1. The brothers with beards, the McKibbins, plus Troy Field in complete control here. Lupatelli, Mainey, Zauli and Gamboni must regroup and go again in the pool. But USA 2 making a very strong start to their campaign this weekend.